Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Amy, and I'm here to read another book to you. Today's book is Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat, and it's written by James Dean. From what I understand, Pete the Cat's a pretty popular cat. How about that? Cat? That? Those words rhyme. I wonder if there's any more rhyming words in Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. All right, boys and girls, remember, Miss Amy doesn't own the rights to this book, but she's glad she gets to read it with you. All right, let's dig into this book. I'm ready. Are you ready? Pete the Cat, the Scuba Cat, or Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. Pete the Cat is excited. He's going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. Boys and girls, have you ever gone scuba diving? How about snorkeling? Have you ever swum in the ocean? And I can't believe a cat's going in the ocean. I thought cats didn't like water. If you're lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. Meow. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! When you jump in the water, do you make big splashes? What do you think's going to happen to our main character, Pete, in this story? He jumped in the water. Do you think he can swim? Do you think he'll sink? Maybe he'll float. What do you think he's going to see? Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. I've never seen a swordfish in real life, have you? I have seen seahorses. Actually, Miss Amy likes to eat swordfish. They're mighty tasty on the barbecue. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It's a blowfish. It's not a seahorse. I wonder, boys and girls, Pete keeps looking for a seahorse. Have you seen a seahorse yet? Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. Oh, boys and girls, let's count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 legs. Miss Amy's going to drop this finger and put up this finger so they look like legs. How many legs do you have? Look at it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that octopus, it's not a seahorse. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Woo, Pete the cat, Scuba cat is very, very brave. Miss Amy wouldn't go scuba diving for one thing, and she definitely wouldn't go in a cave. Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. If I were Pete, I'd be yelling, eek! Because that would be a little bit frightening if I were in a dark cave and felt a tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It's too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it is too dark to see. How will Pete get out? He's a very brave kitty cat. Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. There's our glowing jellyfish. And there's our colorful angelfish. Looks like Pete's on his way out. Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes! Are you still looking for that seahorse, boys and girls? Think Pete's gonna be okay? Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Boys and girls, do you think Pete could fit on a seahorse? Or do you think a seahorse would be too small? Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. Good thing that sea turtle was there. He might end up like Pinocchio and in the belly of the whale, or it like Jonah in the Bible. He might have been whale lunch. I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise! You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure! The end. Thank you, boys and girls, for reading James Dean's Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat with me. I enjoyed seeing all the underwater animals. But boys and girls, we need to be a little bit less like that cool old Pete the Cat. He was looking for a seahorse the whole time. And he even put himself in danger looking for this seahorse. But if he just would have opened his eyes and looked around, he would have seen that that seahorse was with him all the time. So boys and girls, make sure to always check your surroundings and be safe. If you're listening to this before bedtime, good night. Sleep tight.